Hi again, it's Kristen. I hope you're ready for some more fun, creative crafts. Fiona and I sure are. At any rate, today we're talking about the passage in the Old Testament where God calls Isaiah the prophet. And we have two fun and interesting crafts that go along with that story. The first one really lets us stretch our imaginative juices because we're going to make the angel or the seraphim that was in that passage described. And so we're going to be making this angel with coal in tongs to represent the coal that purified Isaiah. Let's get started. So you're going to need, I suggest, a paper towel tube. You could also use a large cup or a long piece of paper or a piece of cardboard, but I'm going to use the tube because it's going to be the base of my angel. And I'm going to use cupcake liners and coffee filters. You could use one or the other or a combination for my wings, because in this passage, the seraphim were described as having 6 wings, 2 that covered their eyes, 2 that covered their feet, and 2 that flew. And so we're going to recreate that right now with our angel. Now, you're going to start off by adding some decoration to your tube so it's a little more fun. So I am going to add on a couple of eyes as well as some sort of a mouth. We'll have this be sort of a proclaiming mouth, because maybe this angel is singing or shouting. I mean, it's in the presence of the most holy God. So, of course, you would think that they would be doing something exciting like that. And you can also add on here either a written caption on your tube, perhaps on the side. And we could say something like, as simple as, God is holy, or holy, 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 or something to that effect. Now I'm going to attach that here. You can use tape or glue. Again, you can also write that on there, entirely up to your preferences. And I'm going to glue on my eyes. Then I'm going to add my wings. So we have 6 wings total, 3 sets of 2 each. And might also add a reference to what in the world is this strange angel creature. I'm going to put passage down here. Isaiah 6, 1 through 8. And since a couple of those wings are covering the angel's feet, you can draw or have some sort of other representation for feet. So I'm going to just draw some feet. I guess angels only have 4 toes. Go figure. Or if you want to make paper feet or whatever, you can. Since I figured these wings are going to be adding on a lot to my craft, I don't need to do too much else. But here's my eyes, here's my feet. Now, here come my wings. So you can glue these, you can tape these, whatever works best for you. I'm going to tape them just because then I won't have to wait for the glue to dry, as I'm already waiting for this glue to dry here. So I'm going to have 2 of my wings up here near the eyes, and I'm going to make those my coffee filters because they're a little bit smaller. And I'm going to sort of hover them over there so it's almost like they're covering the eyes. The angels had to cover their eyes because God was so magnificent and so glorious and so mighty and amazing, they could not even look upon him. So here's my wings that are covering the eyes. I'm just going to tape those on. Then I'm going to tape on the bottom, the wings that are covering the feet. And again, coffee filters or cupcake liners, just recommendations. You can use anything white. You can use lace, doilies, whatever you'd like. So here's my bottom sets of wings here. Then I've got, I guess they're really covering up the feet. Then I've got the wings that are flying. So I'm going to put these wings sort of on the back to make them more the flying kind of wings. It's funny because I thought all wings were flying, but I guess not. Not if you're a penguin or a chicken. At any rate, so here's my wings. Now, the final part of this is we're going to make this angel, well, almost the final part. We're going to make this angel carrying the coal just like in the passage. So you're going to want a clothespin of some sort, perhaps tongs if you want to make this really big and really use tongs. Maybe you have some cute little salad tongs, but I'm going to use a clothespin, and I'm going to insert a piece of aluminum foil here. So my aluminum foil is going to represent the coal. Now, could you also use a rock, a red or orange crumpled piece of paper, tissue paper? Of course, you can use all sorts of coal. I'm just going to use the aluminum foil because it's shiny, and why not? So I'm going to crumple it up kind of like a rock, and I'm going to just insert that inside of my tongs. So here we have my angel with its 6 little wings. And if you would like to make this something that you could hang up for fun to celebrate the story, you could always add a pipe cleaner or a string or whatever else you'd like to hang things up with. So I'm going to attach this lovely pipe cleaner to the back. And hey, if you wanted to put a halo on your seraphim, it could double as a halo. So here we have, to commemorate the story of Isaiah, we have my lovely angel with the coal in the tongs and the wings. There you go. So that's kind of a fun, again, do it however you prefer, whatever works for you, whatever materials you have. Grab what you've got and make your crazy seraphim. So that's craft number 1. Craft number 2 is our Pikmi megaphone. So you're going to start out by tracing your hand, or tracing the child's hand. And for extra fun, we're going to actually do it twice. So I'm going to fold my paper over and trace, for lack of a child, her paws are too small. We're going to trace my hand on this paper, and then we're going to cut it out. So here we go. Tracing the hand, tracing the hand. And this is because, as we say, Isaiah said, well, here am I, send me. We're going to be creating a megaphone, since Isaiah made announcements and prophecies. The megaphone is also going to be a, woohoo, pick me. And attached to the megaphone, to sort of hold it up, we're going to use handprints, because it's kind of like we're raising our hand to say, here I am, God, send me. So here's my handprints. And we're going to decorate the hand and then attach them to the megaphone component, which today we're going to make out of a paper plate. Good old paper plates. Could you use construction paper? Could you use cardstock? Could you use a pre-shaped megaphone? Yes, of course, you can use all those things. Could you use a cup? Could you use a cone? Many things can make wonderful megaphones, but today it's going to be a paper plate. And it's going to be some hands, and we're going to use a popsicle stick, but we'll get there in a minute. So first, we have our hands. So on our hands, you're going to write, here I am, Lord. Send me. You can even reference the passage to remind yourself of what this is all about after all. And here comes the fun part. You want to add some extra decorations to your hands. Go for it. Add some extra decorations to your hands. Then we're going to decorate our paper plate. Evidently these stickers do not want to come off. And on our paper plate, we're going to be adding more decorations, more fun items, and then we're going to turn that into our megaphone. So here comes my paper plate. Now, just to show you before we start decorating, you're going to be kind of rolling it carefully in this cone shape so you have enough of an opening at one end to shout into, and enough of an opening at the other end to come out of it, sort of like a waffle cone. But you would never make a waffle cone like this because all the ice cream would dribble out the bottom. Anyways, but you get the idea. So that's what it's going to be rolled up into. So when we're decorating it, we're going to decorate it on this side. And you can write whatever you like. God is glorious. I will tell God's story. You can write, again, anything. You can just put a name if you'd like to. You can add some fun jewels if you'd like to, because kind of commemorates the whole coal element, and plus it's just fun. And you can put some stickers. You can put some sparkles if you have time to let glitter dry. And you can add some more decorations after you roll it up. It's just a little bit harder to write. So now we're going to roll up our megaphone. Now, at this point, if you have a stapler might really work right here well. Or handy dandy tape. We're going to attach this together with our tape or staples or whatever works best for you. And then again, at this point, if you want to add some more little decorations, you are absolutely more than welcome to do so. Here's another jewel. Here's another sticker. And now we're going to add those handprints. So we're going to move the sticker over the tape. We're going to add the handprints. Now here, I'm going to attach them for a little extra help, since the handprints are also going to double as how we hold our megaphone up. I'm going to use popsicle sticks, and I'm going to attach the hand to the popsicle stick. So the hand is going to kind of be holding on to this megaphone, and then the popsicle stick is holding on to the hand, just to make it a little bit easier to all grasp, literally. So we're going to tape the hands onto the megaphone at some spot. It can be either or, further down, further up, wherever you'd like the hands to go. And tape one to each side. One hand goes here. One hand goes over here. Then down here, you can put one or two popsicle sticks. We're going to attach the popsicle stick right down here at the bottom to the hands and put the hands together, surrounding the popsicle stick. Da, da, da. And now we will bring it all together, and we'll have something that we can hold our megaphone with to announce to the world that God is amazing and we love him. He loves us and our sins are forgiven. So now we have our elaborate, can't believe she's still up there. Anyways, we have our shouting megaphone. Da, da, da! Here I am, send me! Woohoo! Da, 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 da. I got the cat's attention. Anyway, so megaphone with our hands attached and our seraphim with the wings and the coal attached. Very much connected to the story. Do they serve much other purpose than that? Maybe not, but they're fun. Woohoo! They make noise. They make creativity sparkle. And as always, hopefully this is an entertaining jumping off idea for you. And you are more than welcome to use it however you like, to adapt it, to change it, to replicate it, to toss it out. It's all up to you. We do have new message ideas and new craft ideas that come out every week. So hopefully this is something that is a blessing to you and your ministry. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Make some crafts, make some disciples. Hope we'll see you next time. Have a great week.